Absolute Radio is where you can hear Prince, Mumford and Sons,
I will wait for you,
and The Killers.
Can you read my mind?
Absolute Radio.
Where real music matters.
Absolute Radio podcasts with Windows Live Messenger 2011. Update Facebook, share photos in real time and HD video chat. Keep your amazingly super talented friends closer with Windows Live Messenger 2011.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
Thank you, Ben. Good stuff as always. Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Eloise is here. The first hour of the show this evening is I'm on the wrong setting. I must remember to change that setting to that one. Eloise is here. Good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thanks. You?
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much for asking.
I hear that your news is broken.
My news is broken. My waters have broken. Yes. Okay, so my exciting news. Not really that exciting, actually.
Do a drum roll. Have we got one? Do like applause and stuff.
This is the closest thing I've got to a drum roll. I'm going to be on Let's Dance for Comic Relief on Saturday. I'm not allowed to say who it is though. Who I'm doing, what dance I'm doing. I'm not allowed to say that. I've been told. I was told I wasn't allowed to talk about it. Then it was on the internet that I'm doing it.
That,
so it's like, well, I guess I can probably talk about it now, as everyone knows about it. So I had my first dance lesson today with a lovely lady, Stephanie. I think her name was Stephanie. It began with an S. I had a 5-hour dance lesson.
5 hours.
5 hours.
Is that to make up for missing one yesterday?
Yeah. I can do some wicked dancing.
Oh my
God! I can't even say what I'm doing because it might give away sort of what it is. But so it was just basically me and this girl, 5 hours in a room together. She taught me some dancing. Then tomorrow, got a 17-hour day tomorrow. 17 hours.
Wow.
I'm sensitive. So I'm doing some filming tomorrow morning. Doing some filming here where they come and film me like, hey, my name's Iain Lee and I like dancing.
Is that like for the VT before? And
Yeah,
stuff?
exactly. And then I've got dance lesson between 4 and 7 tomorrow night.
Can I be in it a bit? Is there Louise? No.
You can be.
Can I be in the background pretending I'm doing buttons?
You can be, but we're filming in the morning, and otherwise you could be in it. And then Thursday I've got dance lesson 10 till 7, and then Friday I've got rehearsals 10 till 7 with 2 hours in the studio. Then Saturday I'm there at 9 o'clock in the morning until whenever the show finishes, till I get voted off last.
So long.
But it's awesome. And my legs are really stiff. I have to do lots of going down. I have to do lots of. I'll show you some of it. But
lunging.
I have to do some lunging. Then I have to do. Then I have to do this.
Does it go like that then? Oh, weird.
And then what did I have to do after that? And then, and then I kind of do this. And then she comes and stands behind me, and then we go, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, that's complicated.
It's well complicated. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing.
Oh my God.
I'm going to look like such a massive idiot on Saturday.
What you just got to do though is go crazy on it.
Go crazy on it. This is the thing. But I was dancing today, and it was all right. We kind of did most of the dance today. And she said, "Oh, I'm very surprised that you remembered all of this." I don't remember any of it now. But I can do the moves, but I actually have to make the noise, dum, 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 dum.
Oh,
dum,
no.
Dum, dum, as I do each move, otherwise I can't do it.
Yeah, you were going like this just then.
I have to do it. I might be doing a little bit of freestyling robotics in the middle.
What, is there a dance, there's an instrumental where
There's a freestyle bit. She goes, we've got 8 bars here, I don't know what to do with it. I said, I can do robotics. She went, go on then. And I did it. She went, unless we come up with something better, we'll do that. I might be doing robotics.
That would be quite funny if you just...
I'm rubbish at robotics.
If you do that one.
Oh, I can't do that. How do you do that? You're making your arm look like it's on a...
That's it. You just got to keep the elbow. You look like you're double jointed doing that.
Oh, yeah.
You should add that in.
I might do that. Or I could do that thing where you have your hands on your knees and you go...
Or
you
could do that thing where you do this.
Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed to do the caterpillar. Someone else is doing that.
Oh.
Not allowed to do the karate kick. Someone else is doing that. But all very, very exciting. Very exciting. So I've been doing that and I'm absolutely shattered. Absolutely shattered, but good. Energised. I'm so fat and old and grey. I spent the whole day looking at myself in a mirror, watching myself not move as I wanted to move.
What are they going to make you wear?
I can't say I cannot say on X. It might give it away. It's all top secret. It's so top secret.
okay.
I know. They wouldn't tell me who else was on the show, but I found out. And I know pretty much what everyone else is doing as well, but I'm not allowed to say.
Oh.
One thing, because I said, should I learn the words? She goes, no, you're not allowed to sing along to it. I said, what? She goes, no, you're not allowed to sing along to it because it's like copyright or something.
Oh.
So that's why they don't sing along to it.
Oh.
I know, weird.
Well, I guess it would be harder. You could mime it to yourself like this. That's better than going boof, boof, boof.
Boof, boof, boof. Oh, I'm so nervous. I was doing it, and I was really enjoying doing it. Then about 3 o'clock this afternoon, I went, oh, nuts, I'm doing this on telly in front of millions of people on Saturday night. I don't stand a chance. I'm not going to win. I'm not going to win at all. But
Tell me who the other people are when we come off air then.
I can say who the other people are. It's
Oh,
on the
can you?
internet.
Oh, go on then.
Aid Edmondson,
Oh,
from
brilliant.
the young ones. I like him.
Love him.
There's 80s pop stars like Chesney Hawkes, Toya Wilcox, and some other people. I hope I can say this. It was on Digital Spy. There's Marcus Brigstock, who's a comedian, and there's Lee Nelson, who's also a comedian, and there's Joe Swash.
Oh, yeah. This is Keith Lemon's impression of it. Percival.
So they're doing it. So we're Saturday night.
You might do then.
I won't win.
Someone like Chesney might, maybe.
The 80s
Yeah.
people will win because everyone loves the 80s. Everyone loves the 80s. And Lee Nelson's very popular at the moment. He's probably got a lot of... So, dear listener, what I'm asking you, I've never asked anyone to do this for me. Could you phone up Saturday night and vote for me? Or actually, don't bother. Because if I win Saturday night, which I won't, then I've got to do it again the week after, and it means like rehearsing all of next week as well, and you don't get paid for it. You know, it's for charity. So you can't. There's no money.
Yeah, but it's the TV boost you might be looking for.
Well, it set Rufus Hound off, as you said, onto a glittering
Yeah.
career. So it could be the comeback. Me dancing like an idiot. I look like such a knob.
I like that other man that's in Peep Show that did Flash Dance.
Oh yeah, he was good. Yeah,
He was really good.
He was excellent. And I'm going to have a big posse of dancers as well. Like
Are you?
hot men and hot girls dancing around me.
You need to try and outshine them because the best people, you don't even look at those people.
Well, no, but Stephanie was going, if you're rubbish, right, just sort of do something with your face, because no one will look at your body if you're doing something with your face, and also everyone else will make you look good. So there's bits when I'm not doing a lot, but they're going to be doing stuff, so I'll look good.
Okay.
I'm not a dancer, Eloise. Do you know how ungainly I am and how I'm not in control of my body I
No,
am?
but that makes it good.
Oh, man.
Because it's not about being the best dancer, this.
It is. It's a dance competition.
Yeah, it's not really.
No, okay.
It's a who's being funny competition.
So, dancing stories and dancing tips is what we're after this evening, because I really am out of my depth. Anything, I'm going to be as vague as that, anything to do with dancing, 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. And we have to be nice for the first hour as well. And by the way, Eloise, you do look delightful this evening.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So do you.
Thank you. Nice hour for the first hour. So you just want to phone up and say nice things until midnight, you're more than welcome to. But anything connected with dancing, and normally we're a bit more specific in the requests that we put out, but kind of vague, isn't it? Really, just vague dancing.
The
weddings.
vaguer it is,
Yeah.
the better, the more people that call, because
Hopefully.
we're not pinning them into one thing
No.
that could niche.
And tips. I need tips.
Did you just do
I
that?
did. Yes, I did. And just tips for how I'm going to get through the week. I'm already knackered. I know I'm going to get. I'm up at 7:30 again tomorrow morning. 17-hour day.
Barocca.
Now, I know there are people at home going, shut your face, 17-hour day. I do a 26-hour day, and I'm grateful for it. But I am a very sensitive media type that's never done a day's work in my life. Normally I work 2 hours a day, and that's it. That's exhausting. 17 hours. I had a terrible headache this evening when I came home. I had Domino's 2 for 1 Tuesday. That sorted me out good and proper.
Oh, nice.
Sorted me out
Did
good
you
and
have the 2 pizzas yourself?
No, I shared them with my beautiful wife,
that's good.
Fandangle. And,
Dangle?
Yeah, I'm changing her name.
I like that
and
one.
there's some in the fridge for when I get back.
Oh, that's good.
So that's a bonus.
Did you go for your usual veggie supreme?
I'd never have the veggie supreme. I had the Veggiorama, and I also
yeah,
had
you
the veggie volcano today.
Is that a new one?
It's a hot one. It's hot. Should we go to line 1 and see what they... says Eloise.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, line 1. You're on the wireless. Who is
Hello,
this, please?
Ian.
What's your name and where are you calling from, caller?
Andre from Baston, as usual.
Excellent, sir. What can we do for you this evening?
I'll dance myself out of the womb.
That's a horrible, horrible image.
Well, it's true.
Well, it's not. What am I tweeting?
Oh, how can someone so soon dance themselves out of the womb?
OK, you're quoting lyrics, aren't you?
Right, what, the slip?
There we go. We'll have no lyric quoting this evening. Anyone that phones up and I catch them quoting lyrics will be booted off with... I keep pressing the wrong button on here.
You'll swear at them and dump it.
I did that yesterday to Vinny, didn't I? If you want to hear me swear at a caller yesterday, download the podcast, because you will hear it as a podcast listener, but it was not broadcast. Look, they're all coming. Let's just get rid of this one as well. Hang on a second. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hey, someone's not been paid this week. Yeah, hello, Rob.
Oh, yes. Well, hang on. Let me turn this radio down.
This is what we're going to do. Now, I was going to start the show tonight with a bit of Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at a bit of Charlie Sheen on Good Morning America, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I thought,
he's gone, isn't he?
I thought we'll play some of this, and I couldn't play it. It's too sad, because the man is
Yeah,
obviously...
he's totally-
If you look at his face is all waxy, sign of drugs, all waxy, sunken cheeks, big bulgy eyes, talking nonsense, really greasy hair. The man is not well. I couldn't play it. There's him saying some funny stuff. I just couldn't play it. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for him. The man's gone. He needs help.
of
Which
course.
reminds me of you, Rob. So what I
Yeah,
was
of course, yeah,
what I was going to
yes,
suggest
of course,
is
yes.
next week, Eloise, when Rob has been paid and he phones up and he's really mashed up, can we record him really mashed up so that when he calls up again like he is now, skint,
We can play it.
we can play it to him? Because I don't think you know quite how bad you sound, Rob, when you phone up mashed up.
No, God, no. No insight whatsoever, mate.
No, okay. Well, I think it'll be interesting to play it to you and you can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah, I think it could be interesting for you.
Yeah, anyway, dance.
I think
Yes.
he might be half and half today.
Oh, yeah,
actually.
he's just...
What's the, well, how do you mean half and half?
He's getting his little roaches and just getting a little bit of tobacco out of there and making one big long one. We've all done that. We've all done that, Rob. We've all done that. There's no shame in mind.
Yeah,
Soapy.
there's nothing wrong with smoking a bit of hashish,
Well, you say that, but there is.
Why?
We're going to prove it to you, Rob, so don't worry.
We're going to prove to you by playing it to you. There is.
Is there?
For some people, there is, yes.
I know. I mean, I suppose in some sort of extreme cases it can cause psychosis.
Not even in
depending on-
extreme cases. It can. It's addictive, and it can cause depression, and it can cause paranoia, and it can cause all those things. It can also you can have a good laugh on it, but I think people should be aware of the downsides of it.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Responsibility.
Sexual impotence, Rob.
Really? I haven't noticed that.
Well, the next time you have a young lady around, you might do. Anyway.
Yeah. Dance. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Whoa, God, come on, guys.
Oh, body form for you. Good body form intro there, Rob. Good body form intro.
Yeah. Right, listen, can I talk, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Right,
After Adele. 0330 123 1215. Be back with Rob after this.
There's a fire starting.
Love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Ian Lee on Absolute Radio.
I just had a text message from Spencer, my guitarist. No, I've not forgotten Sunday. I'm going to be there. I'm just going to be dancing with the stars on Saturday night. Looking like an absolute muppet. Rob,
Saturday night?
Sorry?
What are you doing on Saturday night?
What do you mean, what am I doing on Saturday night? We just talked about this, didn't we?
The comic relief thing.
Yes, the dancing.
Oh, right. So, dance for comic relief, yes?
Dance for comic relief. Yes, let's call it that.
Okay, so you're going to be on the television again?
Correct, yes. Twice in 1 week. It's like 1999.
Okay, so, I mean, are you looking towards getting back into sort of some kind of big-time thing?
Some kind of big time. I don't know what you mean by some kind of big time thing.
Well, Ian, you are a celebrity, yes, but you wouldn't call yourself a A-list celebrity, would you?
I wouldn't call myself a celebrity.
Wouldn't you?
No.
But, I mean, isn't celebrity sort of like a general term in order to describe somebody who's famous?
Oh, here we go. Now, this is a discussion. First of all, I wouldn't say... I would say that my fame is very, very minute and not as big as it was 10 years ago. I would, in the great scheme of things. But is celebrity just being famous these days? Isn't there more to being celebrity?
Well, I suppose that's how you define celebrity.
How would you define celebrity, Eloise?
Being a household name.
Yep. I would say that's part of it. I would say I don't really play the game. Though. I don't play the game of celebrity.
Okay, right. So you're not really interested in superstardom.
Well, again, that's a different thing altogether.
Right. Okay.
I'm not
you know-
telling you off, Rob. You sound like I'm telling you off. I'm not telling you off at all. I just think you need to
No,
get these
don't get me wrong. I was
definitions.
just, I was
Listen,
just thinking.
I'm very happy ambling along, doing what I do now, and getting quite well paid for it. Thank you very much, and doing what I find to be quite easy. Are you asking would I like to have another job on television? Yes, of course I would, because I love doing the television.
Yeah.
Do I think that going on Let's Dance for Comic Relief is going to be my big comeback? No. But you never know. You never know what might
You
come
never
of it.
know. You never know.
You
mate.
never
You know.
know.
I mean, I'm clamouring to become a celebrity. You know.
You're what, sorry?
Clamouring.
Why?
You know, I'm boiling. My blood is boiling to become, a star.
Why do you want to become a celebrity?
Oh, I want everybody to know me and to look at me and think, oh, wow, isn't he great? And I've got loads of money, cars.
Here we go. Okay. So now you're mixing up a whole heap of things. So to you, celebrity means people thinking you're great, people, you having lots of money,
Yeah.
and cars.
Yeah.
That's what you think celebrity means.
And women, Ellie, please forgive me, but girls as well, and, Learjets and helicopters and swimming pools and houses in LA.
Right. And how close are you to attaining that?
Well, it all very much depends on what happens in the next sort of couple of years.
Okay. Pretty unlikely, though, isn't it?
Well, you don't know, mate.
I think you probably do.
No, you don't, because I really did learn to levitate.
Oh, okay, we're back on that old bullshit now.
No, I really did, mate, honestly.
Okie dokie. I'm trying to find an email that someone sent me, but I may have deleted it.
I know it sounds crazy, but I really do.
So this is what I have to deal with. Okay, these are the idiots I have to deal with. Now, last week, or maybe the week before, I mentioned that I was reading a book about Tommy Cooper, right?
Yeah.
And that I had seen Tommy Cooper literally die, live on the television. He died on television. He collapsed, had a heart attack on television.
Yeah,
I saw it as an 11-year-old kid. Okay.
Oh God, yeah.
I went on YouTube a couple of weeks ago to see if that clip was up there. It was up there.
Yeah.
I watched it. It was one of the most harrowing things I've ever seen in my life. Okay. It was horrible, and I said on the radio, I wish I hadn't watched it. It was really upsetting.
Yeah.
I had an email. I've not read you this email, have I, Louise? This is from Wayne Messenger. I had an email a few days after I'd said I'd seen Tommy Cooper die. I wish I hadn't seen it. It was horrible. So, Ian, I don't really know where to start. I know you don't take criticism very well, so don't view this as criticism. It is criticism.
It is,
so, you can say don't view it as criticism, but it is. But I've got to do something because I'm genuinely disturbed, and I kind of hold you partly responsible. I'm a podcast listener, and you mentioned on a recent show about the death of Tommy Cooper being on YouTube. I did. I said it was horrible. I wish I hadn't seen it.
I remember that, you did.
Yeah.
You said you watched it and you were upset by it. I was washing up at the time I was listening to your podcast and thought I'd go to the computer and see what you were talking about. Fair enough, YouTube put a warning up about it, but I thought, hey, it can't be that bad if it's on YouTube.
Is someone dying?
They'd have taken it down otherwise. So YouTube has said, you may not want to watch this, and I have said, I really wish I hadn't seen this, it was horrible. And if you're listening now, anyone, I genuinely wish I hadn't seen it, it's really horrible. Wayne Messenger continues. As it turns out, it's the most disturbing piece of footage I've ever seen in my life, and I can't get it out of my head. As you said on your show, it's clearly a... Then he writes something that was really funny. I'm trying not to laugh because it's very serious, but it's clearly a video of a man dying. And although I think YouTube should have removed it, I also don't think you should have mentioned it on your show. It has genuinely freaked me out like nothing I've ever seen before, and I can't get it out of my head.
How old is this guy?
I've no idea. There are only two things in life that should be 100% personal. One of them is your own death, the other is taking a dump. Neither of which should be available to view on YouTube.
It's not your fault.
And although I mostly blame YouTube for allowing this video to exist, I kind of blame you for commenting on it on your show, because I, and I assume many others, would never have thought about watching it if it weren't for you making reference to it.
But it was relevant to what we were talking about.
Exactly, and I said don't watch it. Like I said...
Yeah, but, I mean, essentially, it's his responsibility, isn't it, surely?
Rob, thank you. Now,
Sense from Rob.
We'll come to my reply in a second. He continues. Like I said, I know you don't take criticism very well. I've been listening long enough to know that. But I just wanted to feel like I'm doing something, anything, to alleviate myself from the totally horrific image that you put in my head of a human being dying. And no, I wished I felt better after writing that, but I don't. Yours, Wayne Messenger.
Well, then why didn't he just delete it?
Exactly! So I wrote back. Hi, Wayne. We all make our own choices. Instead of trying to blame others, why not accept your own responsibility for actually looking at the piece? It was entirely your decision. I can tell you
Good line.
don't... It was good. I can tell you don't take criticism well, so you will probably deflect this back on me as a way to deny any responsibility. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And thereby not have to accept the fact that you made a decision that upset you. But, come on, I mention things on the radio all the time. Do you act out on every single one? No, of course not. You're cleverer than that. Now, grow up a bit. What you did was out of your own morbid curiosity. I said it was a bad idea, YouTube said it was a bad idea, and yet you still proceeded. Guess what? There are worse videos on the internet than that. There. Does that mean you're now going to go and Google the rest of the horrid images out there? Of course not. Take care of yourself. I won't read any further emails you send me. Your address has been marked as spam, so I won't even know if you send them. My act and show aren't meant for you, so best go and find something else. All the best, Ian. He did write back one email, and all he wrote was, what an immature response. And that was it. I thought that was quite good.
I think that's a good responance. I expect he's probably referencing the last part of that.
Yeah,
We've absolutely no idea how old this guy is.
No, Wayne Messenger's an idiot. He's an idiot. But
What's his surname?
Wayne Messenger.
That's a
That's a
funny
nice
surname.
surname, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's very romantic, son. I bet he's a beautiful
No,
man.
it's
But
just like
don't blame me for looking at a video. You know, there's videos of all kinds of horrible pornography. There's
Yeah.
people dying on the internet. I've said that now, Wayne. You're going to go and look at that and blame me for it? Idiot.
Yeah.
I can't remember how we got on. I can't remember how we got onto that, Rob. But we, my voice broke there. But we got onto it, didn't we?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I think that Tommy Cooper was a fabulous man,
Yeah.
and it was very unfortunate that he died, you know, in front of millions of people,
Yeah.
you know, watching on television.
He was an alcoholic.
etc.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that, actually.
Hit his wife.
How old was he when he died?
Was he 60, 58, something like that? 58.
Oh, God, quite young. Then.
Yeah, or maybe 60 something. But
And how did he die?
he had a heart attack.
Oh, did he really? Oh, God.
Yeah, very sad.
Yeah.
There's a brilliant book about him I just read. Brilliant book.
Yeah,
Rob-
he was excellent, wasn't he? He
Rob,
was a genius. I
I've got
suppose.
to go and play a record now.
Okay, well, listen. Thank you for listening to my garbled nonsense again.
Maybe I'm dancing to this song on Saturday. I'm not. Pressure. Hello, Matt.
Hello.
How you doing, fella? You right?
I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, loving it. I'm living the dream. I've got stiff legs, stiff back, stiff neck, headache, but I'm living it.
Fair play.
There you go.
I've got a suggestion for the show.
Oh, please do, because I am running on empty. I've honestly, the fuel tank of ideas has not been filled up for a long, long time.
Well, I was on YouTube today and I saw a video from your channel, and it's Is It Ghostbusters 2?
Is it Ghostbusters 2? Oh, yeah, I did a few of those, yeah.
Yeah, why don't we do that again?
Okay, go on.
Well, why don't you phone up channels like the one that you've used on there
Yeah.
and do exactly the same thing? Maybe
For
a
those who
different
don't
name.
know, you can go on youtube.com/ I think it's The Real Iain Lee. I've not put anything up there for ages. And when I was bored, well, I just split up with a girl, if I was completely honest. I used to phone up those quizzes through the night on TV, and whatever the question was, I would always go, Is it Ghostbusters 2? The thing is, I don't think those channels are on anymore, are they?
I think they still are. I think there's still a few of them, and ITV does it.
Well, now, the thing is, here we go. This is the problem. The ones I used to phone were like channel 279 or something on Sky, which meant not many people were watching, which meant you had a really good chance of getting through. Now, if you phone up the one on ITV, it's being watched by hundreds of thousands of people, and thousands of people are phoning in, so you haven't got much chance to... I've tried the ITV one, and there was one on Channel 5, and I could never get through, because more and more people are trying to get through. And you get charged, I think, for every time you make a phone call, even if you don't get through. My phone bill, when I did all those, was 600 quid.
Oh, that's actually quite expensive.
Oh, yes, that hurt. That hurt.
That's a bit of a hole in the pocket.
That was a hole in the pocket, you see. And I didn't mind at the time because I was all bitter and twisted and broken-hearted. But I couldn't really afford to do that now. Unless you're offering, Matt, to pay. I don't know, are you offering to pay? You got any money?
I think not.
No, that's disappointing.
No,
That's
bit quite
disappointing.
twisted.
But if anybody wants to go out there and create their own Is It Ghostbusters 2 moments on other radio stations, on this radio station, on LBC, then feel free to just phone them up and do it and record them and send the audio in to me, and I will touch myself as I listen to it.
That's not a nice thought.
Come on, Matt, it's a beautiful thought, you know it.
No, that's it.
Thank you very much. That's it. There we go. Hal Bennett, the sex man.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, hey, hey. What do you say? Someone took your plans away. So what's all the fuss? There ain't nobody that spies like who's. Ooh, what do you do? No one else can dance like you. So what's all the fuss? There ain't nobody that spies like us. Spies like us.
Very good.
Do you remember Spies Like Us by Paul McCartney?
No, I don't.
It went like this. Hey, hey, what do you say? Someone took your plans away. So what's all the fuss? There ain't nobody that spies like ooh, ooh, what do you do? No one else can dance like you. So what's all the fuss? There ain't nobody that spies like us. Spies
Very
like
good.
us.
Very good.
Do you remember that song, Paul McCartney?
I
Spies
don't
Like Us?
remember it. I don't
It went a bit
remember
like
it.
this. Hey,
Oh, no,
okay,
no.
okay, you got it. Okay, sorry.
No, I've got an idea. I was listening to you last Thursday when you were playing that Just a Minute game.
Oh yes.
And there's another game which I don't know if you know, which can be quite good. It's not dissimilar. You mustn't hesitate. You mustn't repeat. And I've forgotten what the third thing is, but
Deviate.
Okay. Well, you can deviate in this game. It's a question game. So, for example, I would ask you a question. Who are you?
Ian.
And it must be a question, but you mustn't answer. You must reply with a question.
Yeah.
And your reply, which is a question, doesn't have to relate to what I've asked.
No.
So I could ask you, who are you? You could say, why do men walk on the moon?
Yeah.
Your question hasn't got to be particularly intelligent, but
Right.
it's a quick-fire game. Do you know what I mean?
You just ask each other questions?
Yeah, because obviously you start to hesitate, and ah, and...
That'd be easy.
The first person who ahs or repeats...
Eloise, are you getting this?
No, it just sounds like you were just asking questions.
So you just ask questions?
Yeah,
like a quiz.
I ask a question.
Go on then,
It doesn't have to be long.
let's do it, go on then.
And then you have to ask a question back.
All right.
And then the first person who falls down, is out. Or
Eloise, will you be the
score or
judge?
whatever.
Will you be the judge of this
Yeah,
nonsensical
I'll be the
game?
judge.
Okay, Hal Bennett, the sex man, away you go.
All right, who are you?
What colour is pink?
Why?
Where does hair come from?
Who?
Now, hang on a minute.
You've said who twice.
You can't just go
Did I?
why. You can't just go
You
why.
can do that. They don't have to be long questions.
Okay.
I mean, you can vary it. You can
You want
do
vary
who, what,
it,
where, when, how.
All right, go on then.
All right, so...
But they can't be repetitive, you said before.
Yeah, you do reach a point eventually where you've used all the who, what, where, why, are you, is, but... So those individual words, I guess, after a while you can repeat them.
Okay, I think we shouldn't have the short ones then.
Okay, fine.
Okay, right. Go.
They've got to be proper questions.
Where have you heard? Where did you get this game from, Hal Bennett, the sex man?
I learned it from some flatmates years back.
Okay. Were drink and drugs involved when you played it? Because I think that would make it a bit more fun.
No, they weren't actually.
Okay, right. So go again.
When were you born?
What colour is red?
Where are you from?
Why do we have hair?
Who is Eloise?
Who's my mum?
Where do you work?
Where do you buy cars?
Who do you think you are?
What colour is black?
Are you serious?
How tall is a mountain?
Is it...
Hesitation.
Yeah, is that a total hesitation, Hal Bennett? You had no
anyway, that's the game. That's the game.
Well, come on,
and it's good if you have a judge, which we have had.
Well, we have,
yeah.
Eloise. All right, we'll do another one. We'll do another one because this is easy. I can never be beaten at this. I've just decided. I'll go first. What is glass?
What colour is grass?
What time is it?
Where are you?
Do you know my dad?
Who is asking?
Hesitation!
Hey, Hal!
Well, there you go. I didn't say I was that good at it.
No,
but,
Hal Bennett, listen, that you are...
But it's, there you go. That's the game.
There we go, that's the game. Hal, thank you for that. Eloise, am I right in thinking that's the easiest game in the world?
Yeah.
You just have to ask questions.
It seems like it.
And the way to do it, and the trick I did there was I didn't listen to a word he said.
Yeah, you just got to block it out.
Yeah, if you listen, you just get confused, so you just ask questions. If anyone wants to try and challenge me at the question game, 0330 123 12.
I think it needs a name.
The question game?
No, it's rubbish.
It's a rubbish game.
Ian Lee's Fantastic Questions.
Don't want my name with it. It's a terrible game.
Hey, sweet face! Roll down your window. Sounds like you're living.
Hello, this is Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Here Mondays to Thursdays, 11 till 1. If you've missed any of the shows recently, we've had some humdingers. We've had some stinkers as well. I'll be honest, there's been some terrible ones, but I won't tell you which ones they were. But I recommend you go and download all of the podcasts. You can get them on iTunes, or you can get them from absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee. You can also join the Facebook page. facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. I really don't know what Facebook have done to their pages. It's all nonsense. It's all over the place. You post on there and it's not in chronological order. Yes, I sound like a 15-year-old schoolgirl whinging. But does the kids at school, do they still write on their books? Do they still draw like the Monkeys guitar logo or Iron Maiden and stuff on their pencil cases? Or do they do everything on, like, laptops and Facebook and iPads now? Is that where modern sort of small-scale vandalism and graffiti is done? So you've got a kid, and they've got like a sort of dirty, vandalised pencil case. Can you take a picture of it and put it on the Facebook page for us, please? I'd like to see. Thank you very much. Hello, Hannah.
Hello.
Hello, Hannah.
How are you? Oh, can I say that?
No, well, it's kind of been... No, you can't.
Nice hour.
Yeah, it's the nice hour. Of course you can say that, my darling. Yes.
Yes.
I always forget. I struggle with the nice hour. Next week, I'm going to make a real effort with the nice hour because I keep coming in full of, expectations and ready to do it, and then I forget. So next week, full-on nice hour.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you know this new page that you've set up?
Yes. Oh, yes, a new page for my new variety night. Iain and James set the... what is it? We set the agenda. That's what we do, yes.
Yeah. It's got like a live chat thing on there. Have you noticed?
I haven't noticed because I don't really know how to use the Facebook.
Everyone's chatting on there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Is that? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well...
The novelty will wear off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll wear off. I wonder if I can turn that off. There must be a way. Anything else?
Were you at the show last week for that dancing thing?
No.
Oh, I swear I saw you.
No, you didn't see me. Couldn't have seen me. I wasn't there. I only found out Thursday night that I was possibly going to be doing it. I would imagine someone dropped out at short notice.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, good luck for this week.
Oh, I'm going to be absolutely terrible, but I'm going to have fun doing it.
Yeah, enjoy it.
I will do, I think, if I can walk. Thank you, Hannah.
Bye.
Ta-ta. I'm just going to take this call because line... Oh, hang on a minute. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, it's Vicky from Croydon.
Hello, Vicky from Croydon.
Hello.
I like my teeth, I do.
Oh,
Who's that? Not Isla St Clair. I like Pam Ayres. I like my teeth, I do.
I didn't speak like that when I answered.
You did a little. You did a little bit.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. But yeah, kids do write on their books and their planners and each other.
Pencil cases.
Yep.
Can you take a picture of it and put it on the Facebook page?
Hang on a
Otherwise,
second, Jess.
oh God, not Jess.
She says she's not talking. But no, have you drawn on your pencil case? Can you take a photo of it and put it on Facebook or something? She said, yeah, okay, but not now.
Jesus, hang on a minute. Is it school tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, she should go straight to bed then.
Well, you know, the trouble with 15-year-olds
Yes.
is they don't go to bed at 6 o'clock anymore.
It's 5 to midnight.
I know. Tell me about it.
I'm telling you about it now. It's 5 minutes to midnight. Send it to... Let me speak to her.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. She's probably going to put up a bit of an argument for this.
Yeah, well, she'll get slapped.
Hang on. He wants to talk to you. Oh, God, her room is such a mess and the lights
Of course
are off.
it's a
Hang on
mess.
a minute. I don't want to. Hello?
Jess,
Oh, my God.
come
Hi.
on, go to bed.
Huh?
Go to bed, come
I'm
on.
trying to, but Mum's making me go on the radio and my voice is going.
But no, hang on, you're only on the radio because you were up. You should have been in bed hours ago.
No, not really.
Well, yeah, really, it's 5 to midnight.
I didn't realise it was that late. I thought it was like 11.
No, it's 5 to midnight, school night. What time are you up tomorrow?
Oh, I've got my alarm set for 6:30.
Oh,
so I'll probably be awake at about 7:30.
God's sakes, girl, this is no way for you to be living. You're going to be exhausted.
I know.
What have you drawn on your pencil case?
Just like doodles. I write my name on it all the time.
Yeah, do you write it? Do you practice your signature?
No, my signature's easy, so I don't practice it really.
Okay, it's easy signature. Do you write like band names on there?
Band names?
You know bands. Do you write their names on there?
No, not really.
Do you write boys' names?
No, I write my name.
Just your name.
My name.
Just your
and
name.
Pictures. I attempt to draw manga, but
Manga.
Yeah,
I like manga.
I like manga.
Yeah, I like manga.
I can do it quite well.
They
but
got with all the big eyes and stuff.
yeah,
Mm.
I'll take a picture of one that I drew. It's really good.
All right, wicked. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Now, would you do us a favour?
What's that?
Go to bed.
Okay.
Thank
night.
you, Jess. Night. And that's it. And that was the end of that. I do like the Eels. I think they're kind of quite... Well, they're not underrated. They're obviously very successful, so I guess they're rated. Are they rated? Probably. Simon, Sam, come to you after this. If you want to give us a call, 0330 123 1215.
The smokestack spitting black soot into the...
Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Eloise is through there.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, that was a good one. Hey.
Hey.
Here till 1 o'clock, then Mark Crosby, Stills and Nash will be doing his thing. It's a dance special tonight. We're celebrating the magic of dance because this Saturday evening on, I don't know what time it's on, 6:30, 7, something like that, on BBC One, I shall be Let's Dancing for Comic Relief. I cannot stress enough, Eloise, that when I do it, I will know that I look like an idiot. That at no
That's
point...
brilliant.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
At no point during the dance will I be thinking, do you know what? I think I'm pulling this one off. I really think I've got this character down pat. I'm aware I look like a dick. And that's... as long as you know, dear listener, that's what I'm knowing, then everyone's happy, yeah?
You're doing it on purpose.
I'll be doing it on purpose. I'm doing it because that's the only way I can dance. I have no way... I did say at one point, is there any chance I could get like a big muscular man to lift me up? And so they might put that in. I might have one or
that
two
would
men.
be fun.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Being lifted up by two hunky men. But there's going to be loads of other dancers and stuff. I'm very excited. Very nervous, but very excited. So it's a dance special. Anything connected with dance tonight is your theme. That's it. Young love, run free, for goodness sakes. Anything connected with dance. Maybe you are a dancer, maybe you're a dance teacher, maybe you fell over in it. Anything to do with dancing. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Or if you just want to call up and have a chat, you can do that as well. The way it works, you dial us, 0330 123 1215. Press button 1, then you'll come through to Eloise. She'll take your name and your number, and then give you a call back almost straight away if we're not too busy. So it won't even cost you that much. So what are you waiting for? Sam from Thornton Heath has called in, didn't you, Sam?
Hello, Ian.
Okay. Yeah, I asked a question, Sam. I'll ask the question, then you answer it, okay?
Okay.
Sam from Thornton Heath called in, didn't you, Sam?
Yes.
Otherwise, how else would I be talking to thee?
Yes.
Correct. True enough. Ha ha.
So.
Yes.
I decided to ring up.
You did?
I was trying to go to sleep and I couldn't.
Oh, I hate that when you really want to sleep and it's just not happening.
But no, you know why? All I was thinking.
All those men in your bed.
No, there's no one. I wanted to eat fried egg and toast.
You want to? You did what? Sorry.
I want to eat fried egg and toast.
What?
I've got fried egg and toast on the brain, and I feel I need to eat it.
Okay. Well, here's the question, Sam.
Yeah.
Have you got any eggs and bread in your house?
Yes.
Get out of that bed and you go and make it, girl. Go and do it.
20 eggs and 20 breads.
Well, I didn't say 20. Hang on.
Oh.
Where did 20 come from?
Because there's about 20 eggs in the fridge.
Sam, here's an interesting thing that I learned. I'm 37 years old. I learnt this when I was 35. That if I want to eat something, let's say I want jacket potato, I don't have to have all the potatoes in the house. I can have one or two of them. I don't have to have all of them. And the same with fried eggs and fried breads. I don't have to have 20 eggs and 20 breads. I could have 2 eggs, 2 breads, 3 eggs, 2 breads, 1 egg, 3 breads. I could have different combinations.
That's not the same for biscuits and chocolate.
Oh, biscuits and chocolates, you have to eat them all. You have to eat them all. There's no way around that at all.
Malteser box. Can you manage the whole thing?
Yeah, totally. In one go if I needed to.
Yeah, I know.
Do they still make Malteser boxes? Because they're so much more attractive. They taste better from a box than they do from the packet, in the same way that Coca-Cola tastes better from a glass bottle than it does from a can.
Yeah, that's it. You know Red Nose Day?
Yeah.
I bought a ball from Red Nose Day. I bought 3, 1 for me, 1 for my friend.
Yeah.
She's in hospital.
Oh yeah.
And 1 for my nephew and nieces. And it makes sounds like it goes like this. When you bang it, it makes a sound. Have you seen it?
Oh, I saw a load of them today, but I didn't know they make a sound.
Yeah, look. Wait a minute. Can you hear it?
That's you making that noise.
No, honestly, there's a truth. If you go and buy one,
yeah.
And my nephews and nieces loved it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's stopped now. See, and I played it, and my nephews and nieces loved it.
I saw we had a load of those today, and I didn't because I get them for free.
They make a
I've got to pay.
sound.
And they make a sound.
One.
I might get one. I might nick one. I might buy one, of
Children
course.
love
BBC,
it.
if you're listening.
Children love it. My nephews and nieces love
They
it.
do.
Oh,
They're a bit
you should
tight
get
on the
one.
nose. Bit tight on the nose, aren't they?
No, it's just a round ball with a smiley face.
Oh, is it not the one that goes on the nose?
No, it's a big.
Oh, so
stout
it's not.
ball.
So it's not a red nose.
No.
Oh, I don't know about
I got bored of those, but this is much more fun.
Yeah, everyone likes a ball that. Do you remember you used to get those laughing bags? Do you remember those when you were a kid? Like a bag,
Yeah.
and it had laughs in it. And you turn it upside down, and it would have. I wonder if I can find what it would sound like. And it had like laugh in it, but it sounded like the laugh of tortured souls or something, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute, I wonder if it'll be on YouTube. Laughing bag. Let's have a. Oh, I've spelled. Here we go. This is it. Hang on a second. This is it. Let's have a listen. This is what it would sound like. Now that sounds like someone being murdered, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Laugh or I'm gonna kill you, man! Ha ha ha!
Guess what, Ian? You know the Monkeys are touring again?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I've got tickets. I'm seeing them on May the 19th at the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah, they're playing at the Royal Park. How much is the ticket?
Very expensive. Well, the cheap ones are £35, the expensive ones are £100.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of money, isn't it? They're crazy charging that much money.
Martin Nesmith isn't playing,
No,
is he?
no, he's not. He's not. Well, Sam, lovely to talk to you.
All right, then.
Ta-ta.
Okay, bye.
There we go. Now, Simon.
Yes.
Do you think that Sam sounded a little bit disappointed that conversation was coming to an end there?
She did sound slightly off the wagon.
Didn't she? She sounded a little bit, yes.
Too merry for me.
Well, that's sad music. We don't want sad music there. We want some, let's have some ethnic music. There we go. That's nice. Simon!
Hello.
Hello, love.
You all right?
I've got really stiff legs.
Well, yes, I have heard, but I read on the other day that you were on Let's Dance last week.
Well, how did you find that out? What do you mean
it was
last
written
week?
on something. Somebody else has mentioned it this evening that you were in the audience.
I wasn't in the audience, though.
But I watched it again,
Yeah.
and you weren't there.
Oh
And
no,
then
I
that
was
night-
in the I was on it. I popped up on it very briefly, actually. Yes,
All right.
I
But
did a
think-
good luck message for Jared. Yes.
I think I know what you're dancing to.
Do you?
Just by little things you've said.
I'm going to fade you down, Simon, and we're going to have a conversation off air, and you're going to tell me. Hang on a second. There we go. We're back on the air now.
Oh.
It's not that song. It's not Fame.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah, well, it's not that one either, but that will
it's a
be
good
interesting.
song to dance to.
Excellent song. It's got a great little dance to it, that one.
The bugger song.
There we go.
I've got some advice for you.
I need
for your
advice.
dancing.
I need advice because
Yeah.
I can't dance. I can't move.
Well, I did A-level dance, believe it or not.
A-level dance?
Yes, in my performance days.
Yeah.
Two bits of advice.
Yes.
One from Debbie D, who was a photographer,
Yeah.
and it says, dance is an art form.
Debbie D.
Debbie D.
That's a sexy name, isn't it?
Mm.
Very.
She sounds like a club act.
Does it? Ladies and gentlemen, you please welcome to the stage. She's beautiful. She's got a fine pair of knuckles on her. It's Miss Debbie D.
We get them all. The Ricky G, Lenny D, anyone with D on.
Bobby B.
Dance is an art form. The body is an instrument.
Oh.
Learn to play them and master the art form.
I've been mastering the art form for a long, long time. Okay. But that's not really advice, though, is it? I'm not going to be able to kind of do that by Saturday.
Right, okay. Dancing with the feet is one thing.
Yeah.
But dancing with the heart is another.
Oh, now that is interesting because I was dancing today, and I was doing the moves, but there was something missing, Simon. Something missing, and I've got there's oomph. I've got to enjoy it. I've got to dance from the heart.
You've got to dance from the heart.
Yeah.
Even so, we shall all be voting and tuning in. Everybody.
Well, part of me is going, yes, vote. I want to win, but the majority of me, I would say 85% of me, is going, actually, I don't want to win because that means I'll have to do it again the week after.
Oh, is You've got to do it again.
I really don't think I stand any chance whatsoever. I'm just happy to be up there with all those talented people. Listen to me being all showbiz. With all those talented people strutting my funky stuff.
Well, it's noble words, that is.
Simon, thank you very much. Are you much of a mover?
Well, no, I like a jig to Disco 2000.
Yep.
I like a fandango or a waltz.
Steady, that's my wife you're talking about there. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Or a foxtrot.
Yes.
But no, I like disco funk, like the Safety Dance is always a good song to dance to.
The what?
Safety Dance.
I don't know that one.
You know the Safety Dance.
Well, no, I don't know the Safety Dance.
You must have the Safety Dance by Men Without Hats.
Well, of course I don't know it. If I knew it, I'd go, oh yeah, the Safety Dance.
Check your records thing. I bet you've got that. You must have it. We can dance if we want to.
Oh, is that called the Safety Dance?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Safety Dance with a little midget running through the field. I was always the midget.
Well, thanks for calling, Simon.
Thank you.
There we go. Jennifer.
Hello.
Hello, Jennifer. You all right?
Yeah, it's Philippa.
It's who?
Philippa.
Philippa?
Yeah.
Eloise, it's Philippa, not Jennifer.
I've been calling her Jennifer the whole time. She hasn't corrected me.
She's an idiot, this one. I don't know.
I'm an idiot.
No, oh, did you hear that? Sorry, you weren't supposed to hear that. I thought I might faded down there. I do, sorry, Philippa, I do apologise. Well, it says Jennifer on my screen, so can I call you Jennifer?
Yeah.
All right,
that's
Jennifer.
much better anyway.
It is nicer. Jennifer's, I think, is kind of a sort of very sexy, mysterious name, whereas Philippa...
It's a code name. I use it all the time.
Code name Jennifer. That's going to be the name of my new band, my solo project.
Suits you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Well, what can I do for you this evening?
Well, I just had a random text from a friend called Pete Wright, but he's called Pez. Do you know who he is?
Well, I don't know who he is, but Pez, I believe, has phoned us.
You said he used to be flatmates with you.
Well, that's a lie.
It can't be. He's got your name inscripted on a banana. That's a fact.
Right. Okay. Well, that's just weird. And whatever he... How old is this Pez? Before I make sexual connotations in his direction.
Embryo. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that would explain it. I don't know who Pez is. No.
No. Oh, do you play Black Ops?
I played it at the weekend for the first time.
How's that?
Sorry.
How was that?
It was good. I enjoyed it. I was playing against a 12-year-old Greek boy, and I beat him.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
I like making the American boys cry.
I like making the American boys cry by talking about Vietnam and how they lost. And
they don't like that.
No, they get well upset. They get very upset.
I've got a great joke.
I bet you haven't.
It's really good.
I bet it's not.
It is.
I bet it isn't.
No, listen to it.
Okay, go on.
Why didn't the pig...
0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you're more than welcome to. We're talking about dancing and pretty much anything else you want to. Jim is a dancer. He's coming up next. He's got some tips for me, which is kind of what I need. 0330 123 1215. Is that better, Eloise?
Yeah.
There we go. You see, you were listening to that, and I was watching the trailer for Battle LA, whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? Battle LA looks good. Battlefield LA or something.
I never heard of it.
It's a film. I don't know what it's called, actually. But it's a film about aliens coming over and having a fight in LA.
Oh.
What is it? Battle LA. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. So
Catchy.
We both had a good time in those last few minutes. Pez, what do you want?
What? Oh, why the hate?
What do you want?
I was going to ask you a question.
Go on, then.
So the Recorder Quartet gig?
Yes.
Show?
Yes.
Can I take photos?
I guess so. Why? Why not?
Well, I've got quite a big flash. Will I get angry if it starts flashing off?
Well, don't keep flashing all the time. No, turn the flash off.
I can do that.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Does look good.
Yeah.
It's wicked. It looks wicked.
Wicked. That's a good word.
Thanks
Good
for
word
calling. I don't know what was going on there. I couldn't be bothered. Let's go to Jim. Hello, Jim.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Yes. Bring it on, Jim. Bring it on. You're a dancer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've made 115 videos on the internet at the moment.
Whoa! Hang on a minute. I know who you are. You phone up Matt Ford on Talk Sport, don't you?
That's right. Yeah.
This guy, Eloise. This guy's awesome. You've got to watch one of his videos now because this man is a genius.
What's his surname?
Jim, how do we find you on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm Jim the Dancer 4.
Jim the Dancer number 4? Eloise,
That's right, we're number 4.
This is going to blow your mind. Jim the Dancer. Now, Eloise has never seen one of your videos. Recommend one that she should watch.
Skagman is the private.
What's it, Stagman?
The Skagman. S-K-A-G.
S-K-A-G. Okay, so Skag. Okay.
Skagman.
I can't see it. Where is? Oh, have you got like a? If you go to your page, at Jim the Dancer 4. Okay.
And it should be about 7 down or something. It should.
You got it, Eloise? I got it. There we go. I do hope you're watching this at home, dear listener. How many videos have you got on there, Jim?
I've got 116.
And they're all kind of like that, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all similar.
There's the one I saw. You were in your garage.
That's right. Yeah,
That's
I've
a good
got quite
one.
a few different ones. Yeah.
Yeah, Eloise, what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's good.
Jim, I'm genuinely honoured because I listened to you when you phoned up Matt Ford, and I'm a big fan of Matt's, and I'm honoured that you've deigned to call this humble little radio show.
Yeah, well, it's a good radio station.
You're
It's,
right.
Good music and everything.
It's better than Talk Sport, isn't it? Seriously. Come on. Come on.
You get some good music.
Here
You
we
get
go.
some really good music on your station.
Jim, listen. Absolute is better than Talk Sport, and I am better than Matt Ford. We know that, don't we?
You're absolutely fantastic.
Good
yeah.
lad. There we go. I know exactly what you're saying, and it is appreciated. Now, listen. So you're a dancer. You made 140 odd videos. Can you give me any tips for my dancing on Saturday night?
Yeah, the best thing to do is to take your life and your troubles to the dance floor,
right,
and listen to the good sounds of music, and take all your feelings into the music.
So take my
And
troubles.
you'll find that you-
Take my troubles
all
and
your
my
troubles
life,
and all your feelings,
and listen to the good sounds of music, and so what? And
just
use
dance-
that.
and use all your feelings into the music.
Right, I can see
And
that
you'll
that's what
flow
you're doing
with the
there, as you
sound.
wear your like sort of gorilla Incredible Hulk mask, and your physique is very much like that of Bruce Lee's just before he passed away.
Very similar, yeah. You look like me.
Yeah, what do you do to work out? Is it just dancing?
Well, it's a sort of a natural thing, you know. I was brought up with it. It just came natural to me, and I was a hard worker in the years before.
Yeah.
Repetitive movements. Repetitive movements. Sorry.
And how do you? I'm going to put a little link to your page on my Facebook page so that the kids can go and have a look at it if they want. So, what's your inspiration then for dancing?
Well, I got on the dance floor years ago, and I found that I took to it like fish to water.
Yeah.
And with all my troubled life, I found that it helped me, you know, achieve what I achieved so far.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So I just sort of went into the movements, and the music just brought me out of myself, you know.
Well, Jim, I'm genuinely touched and honoured that you'd call. Have you got anything you'd recommend for the stiffness?
Any what? Sorry.
Anything to recommend for the stiffness?
Yeah, loosen up, get moving,
Yeah.
if you can, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody's got a chance to
No.
work out somewhere, but do what you can for yourself, and
Beautiful.
try your very best, and you feel much better in yourself.
Jim, it's an honour to talk to you. You're an absolute legend in talk radio circles, and thank you so much for calling. And make sure you call again.
Thanks very much.
And if you do call Matt
All the
Ford,
best.
again, tell him I'm better than he is. All right?
Yes, okay, I'll do
Good
that.
lad, Jim. Thank you very much. If you want to go and see Jim's videos, I've put it on the Facebook.
Tell him to go to you next or not.
Oh, so he's talking to. Let's go to. Look, Eloise getting bossy. One of the callers. I like that. Phil.
Good evening.
Good evening, Phil. I do thoroughly recommend you go and look at Jim's videos.
I'm just watching them, actually.
They're all like that. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do wonder. You know, the internet has been responsible for many wonderful things, but also, you know, it's
Some strange stuff on there, though.
Some strange stuff on there. Some very strange stuff. But Jim, fair play, he does it, and that's his bag, and that's what gets him going, and I respect him for that. Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favourite videos on YouTube is Old Guy Falls Down Escalator.
Well,
You
now
have to
that
check
doesn't
it
sound
out.
that doesn't sound very funny.
Oh, no, well, it is. He kind of, like, well, he doesn't really fall down, but he kind of ends up head first on it, sitting on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have a little look at that. I did kind of. There was one video I watched on YouTube, and it's some French men having a fight with sticks, right? Proper old men, right?
Yeah.
And someone's made the sticks look like lightsabers, so it's always a bit funny. Then I thought, actually, if you turn, if they weren't lightsabers and they were sticks, which is what they really are, it's quite horrible. It's two men in like their 70s having a proper fight, going at it with sticks. It's not good. Wayne Messenger, don't go and look at that. You'll be upset by that as well. Don't look at it.
Okay.
Muppets. Well, the internet. You've got to love the internet, Philip. It's home to many wonderful things.
Weird things and people.
Anything else, Phil?
Not really.
Well, no, it's nice to talk to you. We'll say goodbye and hopefully we'll speak again sometime.
Okay, I'll speak to you later.
Cheers, mate. Ta-ta. Let's go to Ellie in South Woodford. Hello, Ellie.
How you doing?
How you doing, Ellie?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Ellie Belly, very smelly. Did they used to say that to you at school?
Big fat belly. That's what my dad used to call me.
What did he call you?
Eddie Smelly with a big fat belly.
And did you have a big fat belly?
No. That's you that used to call me that.
Have you got one now?
Maybe a little.
Are you on speakerphone?
No, I'm not.
Well, then why does it sound like you're nowhere near the phone?
Can you hear me now?
Because you were nowhere near the phone, that's why.
Oh, I was nowhere near the phone. Well, I've got a game for you.
Oh, go on. I like games, yeah.
Right, I live in Essex.
Yes, I can tell.
And I drove past. The traffic's been horrific for the last couple of days. There's been loads of lights, like big lights.
Big lights.
Like, as in movie lights. And I was thinking, why is that? It was outside the church.
Yeah.
I asked my boyfriend. He told me that he thought it was an Indian wedding.
Right.
I did say to him it was outside the church. It was a Catholic church, which I didn't think sounded true. No. But I've now just found out that there is a serious American movie star who's been making a film in South Woodford. It's not the only way is Essex. So I put it to you and your team.
Yeah.
Who do you think has been making a movie in South Woodford?
South Woodford. Do you know, I know who this is, and I can't think because I was reading about this the other day. It is Robert Downey Jr.
No, I'll give you a clue.
Okay, go on.
It's a woman.
Okay, that narrows it down. It is Glenn Close. Meryl Streep.
Oh, my God.
Is it?
Yes, it is. How did you know that?
Is it Meryl Streep?
Yeah.
I don't know how I knew that.
And you know what? Apparently they put her in a trailer van.
Yeah.
About a mile away from that. They kept her locked in.
Yeah, they do.
Do you know which film it would be that she's making?
Is it probably like 103 Dalmatians or something, is it?
No.
No, go on.
It's something to do with one of our English Prime Ministers.
The John Major story. She's going to be Edwina Curry.
No.
Not
Think
sure.
about the sex of the person, the Prime Minister.
Right, okay. Oh, I don't know. Churchill.
Maybe an English Prime Minister.
An English Prime Minister. Churchill. Margaret. Oh, she's Margaret Thatcher.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has been in South Woodford.
Maybe I did know that it was her then, because I did read they were making this Margaret Thatcher film. How
You
funny.
didn't really know, though, did you? It was quite a good guess.
Well, you, Ellie, will never know that. It's better than saying it was a bloody Indian wedding. What kind of muppet would say that? Outside a Catholic
My
church?
boyfriend Simon.
No, well, Simon's an idiot. Yes,
Simon is an idiot.
you're Indian Catholics, but the movie...
I'm no idiot.
You're an idiot, Simon.
You're an idiot.
I'm no idiot.
You are an idiot.
Can you believe it? We didn't... If we knew, we could have got her into The Only Way is Essex.
Have you gone and seen Glenn Close? Close up.
We're not talking about Glenn Close, we're talking about
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
That's what I mean. No, I'm obsessed with Glenn Close.
No, to be fair,
Yes.
I just think it's really nice. I could not believe,
No.
when I say it, I could not believe how many lights there were.
Yeah, it's a film. They have loads of lights.
It was like, there were 6 big trailer vans
Yeah.
full of lights.
Yeah, that's what movies are like. You know when you watch a film and at the end of it, all the names after it, all those
Yeah.
people actually work on the film, and like 75% of
Well,
them...
probably the lighting directors will probably be the majority of the people that were there with the lorries.
Yeah, the lighting people
Not
think
necessarily the casting directors or the makeup people, but there were lots and lots of lorries.
Yeah. Well,
And I just can't
makeup would be
believe-
there. Makeup would be. There'd be a makeup truck.
Yes, makeup would have been there. But all I'm saying is, I thought that was a little bit of like intellectual fact that Meryl Streep has been in South Woodford over the last 2 days, sitting in a
It is
little
an
trailer van, eating sandwiches.
You're right, Ellie. It's an intellectual fact. Getting sandwiches from the local Tesco. Tesco Express, not
She'd
bad, is
probably
it?
be gluten-free, but who knows?
She like a good Ginsters, I reckon.
She probably does like a good Ginsters,
Who doesn't like a Ginsters, eh? Or a Greggs? Come on.
I don't. I do colonic irrigation. I see the tail end of all of that.
Why have you turned the conversation around to dirty bumholes?
Well, listen, I've heard what you talk about sometimes on
Fair
this
play.
programme. I
Fair
think
play.
sometimes it's the same kind of thing.
Touche, Ellie, touche. Well, thank you for that intellectual fact.
Thank you so much for having me on the programme.
Simon's an
Wish you
idiot,
a
by the
lovely
way.
evening.
And you, ta-ta.
Take care.
Bye-bye. OK, we'll play a couple of songs, and then we'll take some calls straight to air for the last 20 minutes or so before Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash comes on at 1 o'clock. Don't call in for a couple of minutes, just relax and enjoy the music, and we'll get there eventually, don't worry.
Here we go again. I kinda wanna.
OK, take your calls straight to air for the last 10 minutes of the show before Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash comes on. The way this works, Eloise is upstairs sorting out the podcasts. You dial 0330 123 12 15. Press button 1, and it'll start ringing. And you could come straight to air like this person has done. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello?
That's you, you're on the air.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Oh, that's great, that is.
It must be.
So, is this just some random conversation then?
I don't know, you called me.
I don't know, my brother basically told me to call. He phoned a while ago, so I was hoping for some random chit-chat.
Go on then.
I don't know. Have you heard about this insurance stuff at the moment? About women basically being able to... Well, it's been going all the time, but how women can pay less for their insurance.
They're not allowed to now, are they? That's been cancelled, that deal.
Oh, it hasn't been cancelled, I don't think, but it's
it's
pretty
been
ridiculous.
It's
I
been made
think.
illegal.
No, it hasn't been made legal, I don't think, but I think it's I was just seeing whether you agree that women should pay less for their insurance.
No, it's been made illegal today.
Has it?
Yeah, today the European Court has ruled that it contravenes sexual discrimination.
Oh, fair play.
So, Sheila's Wheels, etc., are going to have to change their things.
Ah,
but
well,
yes, I think it should. I think that women should get cheaper insurance as they are responsible for less accidents on the road.
Yeah, there is that, but personally, I think that there's so many men as well that drive safely that shouldn't have to pay. And I don't know, I was just discussing with people earlier that maybe there should be a system where people maybe have a separate test after passing their driving test or something where they can kind of prove that they are a safe driver.
No. Well, they have that thing where you can install a box into your car that apparently says how safe you are. My car insurance is £1,500 a year.
Whoa.
A year. And I just drive a crappy old Polo.
Really?
Yes.
That's ridiculous. How long have you been driving?
I've been driving for 20 years.
No way.
And my insurance is £1,500. Partly because I did have a couple of accidents a few years ago, but also because of my job. And the second you say that you're on TV or a comedian or a radio presenter or whatever, they whack up your premium because they think you're going to be driving Charlie Sheen around. And if you crash with Charlie Sheen in your car, that's a multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Charlie Sheen ain't getting in my car until he cleans up. That's the truth. That's the truth.
But yeah, anyway, that's all I've got to say, I'm afraid.
All right,
yeah.
Thank you very much. Let's go to line 3. You're on the wireless. Hello, line 3.
Hi, Ian. Do you fancy a quick quiz?
OK, yeah, go on.
OK, first of all, where in Egypt was the Rosetta Stone found?
Was it Rosetta?
It was Rosetta.
OK, lovely.
You're very good. Who invented the Kenwood Chef electrical food mixer?
Was it Kenwood?
Very good. In the film, in the Jim Carrey film, The Truman Show, what was the character's first name?
Oh, was it Truman?
It was Truman. You're brilliant. How long did the 100 Years' War last?
Was it 100 years?
No, 116 years.
Oh, get stuffed, you knobber. I knew it was that, actually, but I was just playing along with the hilarity of the gag, you see. And that's the way it goes. Let's go to line 1. You're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hello?
Yep.
Yes?
Hello. I've got a question.
Okay.
What do you think of the other people on Absolute Radio, the other presenters like, Christian O'Connell and Jeff Lloyd? What do you think?
Pick one and I'll tell you.
I like Jeff Lloyd.
Okay. Are you asking what I think of Jeff, or are you...
Yeah, what do you think of Jeff Lloyd?
I think Jeff Lloyd is one of the nicest people I've met. I've only spoken to him a few times, but he's obviously very delightful. I wish he were my friend, but we're both too shy to bring up the subject face to face. I don't listen to his show as much as I should do, but I think he's a very innovative broadcaster, and when he's allowed to do what he wants to do, I think there are very, very few people better than him.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit, controlled, but with it being a prime time radio.
Well, there are always... This is the compromise you have to make in radio and television. If you're doing a higher profile slot, then yes, there are more restrictions imposed upon you, because that's the very nature of the market. So his show when he's on the Home Time show is different to the show he was doing when he used to do this slot, but I still think you'd be hard pushed to find a music show on at that time of the day that's better than Jeff's, and he knows so much about music as well.
Anyway, what do you think of Christian O'Connell?
I think he's a knob.
So do I. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Of course, I'm joking. I think Christian is a wonderful, wonderful gentleman who bought me lunch a couple of weeks ago. So he knows it's a joke. For goodness sakes, he knows it's a joke. And Christian's a nice lad. And, he's got. Well, I've got a little variety, like sort of monthly night happening. He's got a little monthly night happening as well at some point in the near future. I will. Maybe we should get Christian on the. Eloise, I know you're upstairs listening. Can we get Christian on the show as a guest one night? I know he's up at silly o'clock in the morning doing his nonsense, but can we get him on the show one night? That might be fun. Yes, why not? We'll sort that out. OK, that's your lot for tonight. Back tomorrow at 11 o'clock after another full day of dance rehearsals. Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash is up next. See you later on. Ta-ta.